So this is a multi-year, more than $4 million project that's going to be happening in our country, in Chile. And I would like to invite Luis Alonso, who is leading from the MIT City Science group, this beautiful project that we are starting. So, Luis.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I just took some notes because I have to thank you so many people. I mean, we have been in a 3 years process. I usually say that building collaborations with us usually takes a lot of time because you have to align unlikely partners, okay? So that means you have to align the industry, the academia, the government, and citizens together in order to have a project that can help to change, you know, to move the needle, like Kent always say, no? We want to have an impact. So for that, you have to have people that usually doesn't work together, working together. And I think this is happening here in this collaboration. And I'm gonna first start giving thanks to everyone. So first, I want to thanks to the regional government of Biobío. I am reading my notes. The Governor Rodrigo Diaz, thank you very much. And all the delegation that is coming with him today here, it is a pleasure having you here. Also, I want to give thank you to the Cámara Chilena de la Construcción, that since the beginning they were with us. They were, I think they have been like very, very important players and stakeholders of the process. From the Cámara Chilena de la Construcción, I want to thanks to Elena Martín and Bernardo Suazo. Thank you very much for being here today as well. Also, Corporación Ciudades, Fernando Pérez and Patricio Donoso. I mean, we are becoming very, very, very good friends since the last months. I mean, like, collaborating with you guys is amazing, so thank you very much for that. And I want to thank as well to ChileMass. By the way, I am a little bit jealous about this institution. I think we should have EspañaMass as well. I mean, I think the work that they are doing, yeah. I mean, as a Spanish, I am from Spain, so I think Spain should have something similar, because I think that the work that they are doing in a very silent and very elegant way is helping a lot, and for us was critical. It was fantastic. They were actually 3 years ago the ones that invite Kent to the same Innovation Day in 2019. He was the keynote speaker. Then they introduced the Cámara Chilena de la Construcción to us, and then they invite Kent to go to Chile. Everything was kind of very aligned, and then we have, of course, the pandemic and other challenges. So we teleport into 2020, but ChileMass was all the time there, like helping us with the agreements, helping us with all the meetings, and keeping the track. So I think that's quite important. So, well, the entire team, no? But Fernanda and Mauricio, thank you very much. I think that's amazing. Then, of course, at last but not at least, I want to say thank you to the representatives from the universities, Universidad del Desarrollo, Biobío, and Concepción. I want to thanks again to all of them, but mostly to Fernando, Pablo, Walter, Ivan, and Paola, that they spent yesterday like 2 hours with us with a first brainstorming. And this is all about collaboration. The work that we are doing here is a collaborative process, so they help us to understand and to learn about Chile. So it doesn't make sense to have MIT going into Chile and saying, listen guys, we have solutions. Of course we have a lot of technology and ideas. Ken just have made a beautiful presentation about some of the ideas and deployments that we have been like working during these years. We have a collaboration in 4 continents with more than 10 cities. But even with that, each collaboration is unique. And you are the experts. The Chileans, you are the experts. MIT, we are not the experts. So this is a collaboration where everybody is learning together. So this is not kind of like a consulting kind of project. This is a research project. And that means unlikely partners working together, learning together, of course, learning the things that works and the things that doesn't work. I think we need to manage expectations. We are very excited. But the most exciting thing is working together and learning from this experience. The hope is that from now into 3 years, you will have a sister lab in Biobío that probably can replicate almost everything that we are doing in our lab. And probably there is going to be autonomous, and it's going to be working directly with the industry, government, with their own projects, and that's the goal. But before running, we need to start walking, and I think that's the most important thing. We have another challenge as well. It's like we have a couple of cities, Antofagasta and Concepción. We have 7 districts in each of these cities. We have the regional government. Probably all these cities, they have their own governments. And I know how difficult it is to align, governments, industry, and academia. But I think this is the great opportunity to start working together. We are in the most individualistic moment in history. But through the data, we know that innovation happens when people work together, when you have density, diversity, and proximity of people working together, people from different incomes levels, people with different ideas, sharing ideas. That's the whole point of having cities. And historically, the city was the place of innovation. Now, with the car, we start, 200 years ago, we start changing that DNA of the city. And with the car, we start having our kind of echo chambers, our silos of high-income people, low-income people. With the social networks, if I don't like, so we start living just with people that looks and things like us. Then with the social networks, if I don't like that people that look like us, I can just stop listening to the person. And now with the pandemic, even if I like that person, I cannot even hug the person because, so we are in this individualistic moment. And again, from the data, we know that density, diversity, and proximity is innovation. So let's work together. I think that's very important. We are facing very amazing challenges in Chile. We learned yesterday that equity for sure is one of the challenges. We have natural disasters that we have to face. We have lack of housing. We have informal settlements. They are growing fast, rapid urbanization. And we can only tackle this working together. Again, we don't have yet solutions. We have to learn together, face the challenge, and find the solutions together. Sometimes, like Andorra, I am the PI of the Andorra project, so and we have been collaborating like 8 years with Andorra. And Andorra, when we signed the agreement with them, they were like, it was Marco Muñoz, a senior director at MIT, visiting Andorra, and he was like, wow, you should be amazed because you are working with MIT. Now you are becoming leaders. And Andorrans, they were like, leaders? No. We like to be followers. We are following always Spain and France because Andorra is a very small country in between Spain and France. And Marco Muñoz was like, what are you talking about? No. You are now working with MIT. People are looking at you. You are a reference. So I think that's the same thing in everywhere where we have these collaborations. Now, Chile, you are leaders. You have been leaders in many, many sectors, but now in another sector that can be this collaboration and how people can work together, how people can live together in order to have a better city and a better world. In 2019, I was also invited to the Innovation Day to have a workshop with the industry. And it was fantastic. I mean, the industry was, of course, talking about the mining sector. I think the Chilean mining sector is leader in the planet, how it was transforming into electric vehicles and the batteries, et cetera, et cetera. And after 3 hours of listening to the industry, I was amazed because nobody was talking about the people in Chile. I was like, hey, at MIT, we have at least people that I know, 10 Chilean people that they are amazing. They are cutting-edge researchers. How are you not talking about your people? I think that's the most important assets that you have in Chile, even more than the nature, more than the mines, more than anything. So you have to be proud of you, and we are honored to work with you, to learn with you. We are learning with you all the time, so thank you for that. And we are expecting to keep learning during these 3 years, and let's see. I am super excited. Thank you very much.
Luis, don't go. Yes, I would like, thank you, Luis, to invite Patricio, Rodrigo, Ken, Luis, and the whole team of Biobío and everybody that has been involved to take a picture here, to come to the stage we're going to have a picture with everybody involved in this important project. Thank you. Yeah, and finally, yes, someone. And hold on, we're going to have the signature of the agreement. Ken, Rodrigo, Patricio, and Bernardo will sign the final agreement here.
Ken. Yes. Ken.
You're also signing it. Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you. Y yo vengo por acá.
Bernardo por Biobío Concepción. La cámara.
Ahí después mostramos.
Sí.
Muy bien.
Okay, an applause has been signed. Thank you very much.
Esto podemos pasar un...
Thank